Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Westmont Village Board meeting for June 11th. I'm going to call the meeting to order and ask our clerk to do roll call, please.
Mayor Nero.
Here.
Clerk Simsky here. Trustee Barker absent. Trustee Guzzo.
Here.
Trustee Little.
Here.
Trustee Pirelli absent. Trustee Plowman.
Here.
Trustee Scales.
Here.
Attorney Zemanek.
Here.
Village Manager Gunther.
Here.
And Assistant Village Manager Parker.
Here.
All right, if everybody could please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty, we do not have a request for open forum, so we'll get right into board reports. Couple big things. One North Cass Community Meeting, June 17th at Holy Trinity, 5:30 p.m. Again, this is a reminder, Holiday Properties is coordinating a community meeting to invite the public to meet and discuss the potential project at One North Cass. This is not a village meeting, but the village agreed to help promote the meeting as this is an important project for the community. Everyone is invited to attend. Now, even bigger news, Independence Day celebration at Ty Park. This year's going to be even bigger to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, our birthday. We're going to have food, games, fun, big drone show, first time ever at Ty Warner Park drone show, and an even bigger fireworks show thanks to this awesome Village Board and Park District. And again, we thank the Westmont Park District for putting it all together for us. And I got a big item here, big heavy plaque here on my desk tonight. This gentleman's been around since I've been around, and even longer. Holy cow. From 2001 to 2026, in recognition of 25 years of dedicated service to the community, today we're going to honor Glenn Liljeberg, our IT director. Come on in, Glenn. Where are you at? Come on in. This guy does it all for the village. There's not much he doesn't know. He televises, he's got AV equipment, anything you ever need, electronic or IT related. He builds police cars. He does everything for this town, and we're lucky to have you, sir. Appreciate you being here and committing all this time to this community.
Thank you.
So
I
thank
truly
you.
enjoy it. Thank you.
All right, well, we got a team picture. Come on, we know the drill.
He knows where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah, you got to keep him close.
Thank you. Yeah.
He's got access to everybody's emails.
Thank you.
You know, you gotta work this out. I gotta work this out.
Yeah, that's all right. He's got
First.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, get in the center here. Just make us look good.
Very good, thanks.
All right. This way to change up the crowd a little bit.
There you go.
Keep on their toes. Jim's head on a swivel. Okay, and that concludes my items for the evening. I will pass it over to our village clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a reminder on some village office closures. Village Hall and other village offices will be closed June 19th for Juneteenth and July 3rd in observance of Independence Day. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Trustee Johanna Guzzo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Right before this meeting, we had our Fire Public Safety Committee meeting. Our next Fire Public Safety Committee meeting is going to be July 23rd, 4:30 here at Village Hall. Everyone is invited to attend. This evening, we discussed bid proposal updates from Leopardo Construction on our new headquarters station. In addition to that, we had some staffing updates, and the chief just briefed us on the annual compliance report. And circling back to the new fire facility, the building demolition is ongoing and nearing completion, so hopefully within the next few months, everything will be done with that and we'll start working on the new fire facility. And that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Matt Scales.
Thank you, Mayor. Community Development Committee update. We have the 2026 dates are still July 9th and September 17th for the next Community Development Committee meeting dates. And last night, the Planning and Zoning Commission held a public hearing on the village's proposals to rezone the downtown area into the 3 new zoning districts. Public input was integral in the process last night, and the commission heard comments from several residents before voting to recommend the approval of all items. And these recommendations are expected to come before the village board on July 9th. And folks can continue to monitor the village's website for confirmation of the meeting date. That is it, sir.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Pirelli is absent tonight. Just a couple updates from her side. Our next Public Works Committee is August 20th. And a special thanks to Public Works for all the plants around Village Hall and beautiful new trees, bushes, flowers. Looks very nice. We thank them. And a reminder, especially with the storms this evening and the recent storms, that Flood Brothers offers residential brush pickup of up to 5 bundles per week free of charge. Please check the website for more details. And that is all she has, and I will pass it over to Trustee Plowman.
Well, thank you, Mayor. The next Police Public Safety Committee meeting is August 6th in this building at 4:30. The 9 p.m. routine. A recent news release was published regarding the 9 p.m. routine. It's a friendly reminder from our police department to make it a daily routine to check your home, garage, and cars every night. I'll just quickly read it. Lock your vehicle, even if your vehicle is inside your garage. Lock your garage. Check to make sure that your garage door and side door are locked. Check your mail. Pick up your mail every day. Lock your house. Make sure that all doors and windows are locked before going to bed. And see something, say something. If you see something suspicious, do not hesitate to call 911. Also, Citizens Police Academy, the registration is now open. Details and sign up are on the village website and on the police department Facebook page. So that's a great class. I'm an alumni already from that, so it's a wonderful opportunity, and it should happen sometime around September. But go ahead and register for it. It's a great way to see what goes on behind the scenes of our police department. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Little.
Thank you, Mayor. The next Administration Finance Committee meeting will be June the 25th, right here at Village Hall at 4:30. Everyone's invited to attend. Westmont Cruising Nights, we canceled tonight due to the incoming storm. However, next week is the big one of the year. It's going to include the fire department, the police department, the public works, and all the other cars as well, the antique cars. So definitely turn out for that one. Taste of Westmont is July 9 through 12. There are many volunteer opportunities still available. More details can be found on the website for westmontevents.com. Mark Farner, the original lead singer for Grand Funk Railroad, will be performing on Saturday night. Chicago's best tribute band, Dancing Queen, performing the music of ABBA, will be Friday night. The country's best Chris Stapleton tribute band, Tennessee Whiskey, will be performing on Saturday night, and country music artist Allie Walker will be performing on Sunday night. There will also be over 100 musicians performing over the weekend, so definitely come out for that. The new South Stage will be located on Cass Avenue, just north of Burlington, so check it out. Great food, great vendors, all ages, carnival, and more. Go to westmontevents.com for more information. And then reading for Trustee Barker, the next Environmental Improvement Committee meeting will be July the 6th. And then there's a call for artists and performing artists, a call for dance, theater, music, and art for the Vision and Vibe Fest, which has been published. Please see the website for more information and to sign up. And that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda? Hearing none, I'll ask the manager to read the consent agenda.
Thank you, Mayor. Tonight's consent agenda consists of village board minutes. Board to consider approving the minutes of the village board meeting held on May 28th, 2026. Item B, finance ordinance number 12 in the amount of $2,685,853.26. There are no purchase orders, so the total of purchase orders in finance ordinance number 12 is the aforementioned $2,685,853.26. We have community events, Independence Day Celebration 2026. Board to consider an ordinance approving the following request from the Westmont Park District regarding the annual 4th of July celebration at Ty Warner Park on July 4th, 2026. 4th of July special event traffic plan, amplified sound permit, tent permit fee waiver, food truck fee waiver. And that concludes the consent agenda.
Thank you, sir. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve, Little?
Second, Scales.
Any comments, questions? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
That's it, motion passes. Not a lot of voters tonight. All right, moving on to new business A, increase in Class 3 liquor licenses by one. Board to consider an ordinance increasing the number of available Class 3 liquor licenses by one for Westmont Cilantro LLC, doing business as Cilantro Grill at 15 West Ogden Avenue, and I have our Deputy Liquor Commissioner Mulhern here.
Evening, Mayor and Village Board. As the mayor indicated, we received an application for Cilantro Mexican Grill or Taco Grill. They're going to go in a small strip mall on Ogden Avenue right next to Wingstop, which has currently been there for a while. And they're applying for a liquor license. They're applying for all liquors, and so I believe it's Class 3 license fits what their needs are. Their alcohol is just for the amenity of their customers, and they will have, I think it's just like a service bar, not a full bar where you sit.
Right, just a service bar, not a full bar,
Okay,
yes.
we talked about that. So his wife is actually, this is Mr. Patel. He's I'll say it, the owner of the strip mall there, but he's also, his wife is the owner, going to be the owner of Mexican Grill.
My cousin.
I'm sorry.
it's
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I knew there
Still
was
family, that's fine.
there somewhere. Very, very nice lady. And did a background review on her, as is required. There's nothing in my review that would prevent her from giving this license, so should the board choose to increase class number 3s by one, so the mayor can choose to issue the license, that's what I'm recommending. I put here is their menu. Mr. Patel gave it to me. I don't know if Glenn can put that up or not, but it's the Mexican restaurant. They're looking forward, and I'll let him explain what their operations plan on doing. I can't say that Cilantro Grill is a national company, and they are popular in DuPage. I've been to other towns in DuPage. Well, I'm seeing a lot of shaking heads, yes. So they are popular, and luckily now they're coming to Westmont. So do you want to explain yourself or explain the restaurant, please?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Cilantro Taco Grill is like a Chicago-based, Chicago-born, franchise, and they've been doing business since 2013, and their average volumes are 1.6 million, and it's an authentic Mexican restaurant serving fresh food made to order, and they're very successful in Illinois, and they're also we have approval for open up in Westmont, and we're here to apply for a liquor license. It just complements with the food, that our primary business is as a restaurants, family-friendly restaurants, and we also own a strip center, and we renovated a strip center 3 years ago. We also own Wingstop since 3 years in the same strip center, and successfully we operating the Wingstop, and we're here for another business, and that's all, yeah.
I know the board usually is interested in their opening time. We talked about this a little while ago. They're in the process of building out yet, so what, another 2 months you think before?
Yeah, so we're in a permit process right now for a building permit, and as soon as we have permits, we're looking for a couple of months for a build out, and as soon as the build out complete, so our goal is to open up maximum within 3 months.
Well, very cool. Thanks for your investment to Westmont and choosing to add another business in your strip mall. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Any petitioners here? Any questions from the board? Comments?
Tom, there was there was a bar there before, right?
Yes.
Or liquor was served out of there.
Well, it wasn't a bar. It was started out as a restaurant, which eventually just kind of morphed into a gaming cafe. And they closed up shop and just moved. And I know the owner's supposedly still looking for a location in Westmont, but that's been some time. We talked about this as well too. We went through a lot with the background. They are interested in gaming. They understand the 365-day waiting period. You have space like dedicated, it's easy for them to have space ready for the machines and everything. So if and when they'll be back, you'll see Mr. Patel and his wife about a year from now for the video gaming. They come to you for their application to see if they can get it. If they do, it'll be easy for him to move things around. But right now, that's his intent. Not saying that they will do it, but for the board knows right now that's what they are. But then again, the business that was there before, it did have video gaming.
And the Cilantro Grill, do you own any other of the Cilantro Grills?
So we don't. This is going to be third one, I think. We have one in Old Town, Mr. Patel and his wife owned in one in Old Town, and there's one more on North Avenue in Chicago, and they're working on third one. They also own multiple Subways and multiple wing stops. So this is what they do, restaurants.
Thank you.
Like I said, I know I've seen them Downers Grove, the northwest part of the county, as I drive around the county. They're very popular there
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the one in Rosemont, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's one near Melrose Park, I think.
Yeah, Melrose Park, North Lake, multiple in Chicago, Old Town. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
there are 23 locations, I believe. Yeah.
Really good.
Well, very good. Any other comments or questions from the board? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion Scales?
Second, Plowman?
Any other comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's get her built.
Thank
Good
you
luck.
all. Thank you very much.
Yep. Okay, moving right on. B, BNSF lease agreement termination. Board to consider an ordinance terminating the lease agreement with BNSF for certain parcels related to the Westmont BNSF Station Renovation Project. Director Reese.
All right, John, feel free to jump in if.
Maybe attorney's he's ready, don't worry.
So we had original lease agreements with the BNSF in 1975, and there were several amendments after that. We've been working on a new lease agreement with them, trying to get it finalized, but simultaneously with this process, Metra got a bunch of federal aid money to invigorate our depot building and our platform and make substantial improvements there. And as a part of this federal aid process, they have to have a lease directly with BNSF for the property. So in order for them to have a lease with BNSF, we have to terminate a lease with BNSF. And once we terminate our lease, that will be effective once Metra makes their new lease with BNSF. And then over the next several months, we will have to make an agreement with Metra and a new lease with BNSF for whatever is left over from what Metra is leasing. So if you followed along, you did. That's good. It's very confusing. So that's what's before you tonight. I don't know if you have anything to add, John.
Just that we have been provided with the new draft lease
Yep.
for review with BNSF that will take effect in the future once Metra completes their work. So that'll be the next step shortly, but this is required by BNSF, and Metra, so they can proceed.
Very good. Thank you. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve, Little?
Second, Guzzo.
Any other comments, questions? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, last but certainly not least, C, iOS Statement of Work, Fire Department Assessment Program. Board to consider an ordinance approving a statement of work with Industrial Organizational Solutions Incorporated for an assessment program for the Westmont Fire Department. And it looks like Attorney Zemanek, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
All right, fire away.
The fire department has created a new position. It's a full-time position within the fire department called the Division Chief Training, and it needs to hire a person to fill that position. Hiring for full-time firefighters must be done by the Fire and Police Commission, and the Fire and Police Commission has routinely done that for new hires with the police department. Now they're doing it for the fire department. The F&P Commission has traditionally used iOS, Industrial Organizational Solutions, to help with their testing process for new hires, and they would like to retain iOS for this testing process. The cost is almost $35,000, but they are one of the leaders in the industry in doing testing for new hires and promotional testing. We've been going back and forth whether this is a promotion or a new hire. We're pretty sure this is a new hire, so that we need to use IO Solutions for that purpose. And we're going to confirm that with the F&P Commission attorney tomorrow morning, I believe. Yeah, I think this is budgeted, this new position and this cost, and F&P Commission and the Fire Department are seeking your approval.
Thank you, sir. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion Scales?
Second, Little?
Any questions or comments?
So is the division chief then, will they be then working off of the iOS program? And
The iOS develops the testing program, the assessment center that all candidates have to go through, and then candidates are put on an eligibility roster and are ranked based on how they did on, for example, a written test or oral interviews and other tests that are conducted. And then the F&P Commission will look at that eligibility roster, select the top candidate to fill the position, and that once selected, they'll go through final tests like polygraph, and I think have to undergo a physical, and if they pass that, then they would get hired.
got it.
This would be an examination that's going to be offered not only within the department, but also to the public.
And I just want to say, I think this is a good example of an unfunded mandate where the state says you've got to have a fairly complex method for selecting these positions, and so we pay a company to do it, and it costs a lot more than if we were just hiring somebody internally, because that's the methods we need to go through to be compliant with state statutes since we're non-home rule.
And some fire departments have gotten into trouble, notably City of Chicago in the past, for having testing processes that are discriminatory. So iOS Solutions make sure their testing process is vetted to be neutral in that regard, and all candidates should be equally considered.
We've used IO Solutions for police testing for, I would want to say, over 25 years, and we're very comfortable, and they're very professional, and we're happy with their results. They will run everything with the exception of the front part of the process. By that, the application, the advertising, that'll be done by the commission and the fire department are doing that together. Matter of fact, I'm working with HR. You'll see an ad going out in the paper next week. We have to get a deadline tomorrow. So that's our timeline. So in the next month, you'll see us advertising for it. It's a chief is a chief level position? Yeah, it's a chief level position. And because it's going to be going into the pension, and this is the first time the Fire and Police Commission has ever hired anybody for fire. So we're starting from ground zero. So we're trying to get a plan in place. So in the future, when we begin to go and hire other firefighters, we have a plan. We don't have that right now. So we're creating that, and I got to give credit to Commissioner Stella Qualisa and Brian Sybil have been outstanding to work with. Brian is a firefighter, is a retired firefighter from Westmont and in other towns. He's currently a fire inspector for another town. I rely on him for this whole process. He's been great, and he knows everybody in the fire department, so it's good that way. One thing I will point out and talk about money, it originally was, and I went to the village manager, IO Solutions to do everything like they do for police, which we're used to, $65,000. And I went with my hand in hat to the manager and walked out with just $35,000 level. So we're trying to get it, we think that might be the maximum. There's things in there that we're going to look at that we're going to try to reduce. But I just want to thank everyone. But yeah, I'm trying to be as fiscally responsible as I can. But there's some things that we have no choice in.
Thank you, sir. All right, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Scales?
Yes.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
Motion passes. Okay, moving on. Miscellaneous. Any miscellaneous? Hearing none. I do need a motion to adjourn to executive session. Discuss the following: the purchase of real estate for the use of the village pursuant to Section 2C5 of the Open Meetings Act. Do I have a motion?
Motion to go into executive session as stated.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Guzzo?
Yes.
Trustee Little?
Yes.
Trustee Plowman?
Yes.
Trustee Scales?
Okay, this meeting is adjourned. There'll be no further business afterwards. Have a good night.